Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm gonna show you guys how I do this rhinestone liner glam. First time I ever did a rhinestone eyeliner look was probably back in 2011 or 12. And that's also where I started doing like makeup looks on Instagram, back when algorithm shadow ban was non-existing. Then a few years afterwards I did this rhinestone liner look again to show as a progress on how you can become better at doing your makeup by just practicing. So it should be around here somewhere. So yeah, and then here we are now, the whole transition from the beginning of Instagram to in the middle of Instagram and now here. But enough talking. If you guys are interested in finding out how I achieved this eye makeup look, then please keep on watching. I'm starting off with Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape, and I'm using the shade Light Neutral to apply onto the eyelids. I'm just using a little dot on each side, and then taking my Morphe G13 brush, I'm just gonna blend that out. So it's a good idea to work on perfecting your base in order to get the best result out of your eye makeup look. For today's eye makeup, I'm using the new Dose of Colors Blushing Berries, and this is the new eyeshadow palette. I'm really excited to try it. So I'm gonna start off with this shade here as my transition shade. Okay, so I'm just working it on the outer corner first, blending it out. And I was taking a clean brush just to blend out everything. And just going back in again a little bit just to deepen that crease color. This eyeshadow palette is really blendable and easy to build on the color. Next I'm going in with Roseberry. And I'm taking a Sueva 224 Luxe brush. And then I'm gonna apply the third color, and I'm using Berry Pop, which is the color in the center. So I'm just gonna concentrate this on the lid first, and then building it up. And then I'm just gonna go back in with that clean blending brush just to blend again. Then I'm going in with Mixed Berries, and I'm gonna use a shader brush for this. Lastly, I'm gonna apply the Blackberry, which is the matte black here, and I'm using the shader brush again. So just concentrating this on the very base of the last line, and then slowly building it up because black is a little bit harder to work with. And then I'm just gonna take that Sueva blending brush and blend out that edge here. Just want it to wing out just a little bit. Also be very careful you don't mix in too much black on too big of an area, because then you will lose a lot of the colors that you applied before. Then I'm gonna go over the under eye area using the same steps, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer first just to apply as a base for the eyeshadow to have something to grab on. For that, I'm taking a smaller shader brush, and I'm using the Berry Chic first, which is our first transition shade. And for that, I'm just gonna go over the entire area from the lash line. Next, I'm gonna go in with the second shade. And then the center color. And fourth color. Or just continue using the same shader brush all the way. And just connecting with the outer corner. Lastly, I'm using the black, and for that I'm just gonna be a little bit more gentle with it because I just want it to be at the very base and not dragged all the way down. And I'm not really blending it yet because I'm gonna go in with a blending brush to blend it out so I don't smudge anything down towards the rest of the colors. I'm gonna look up because it's easier to blend around the under eye without any creases folding. I'm going in with the Dose of Colors Desi X Katie collab eyeshadow, and I'm using Turbosan. For that, I'm using the brush from the Blessing Berries palette and just dampening the brush itself just to get that like really nice sheen onto the center of the lid here. just gonna apply a little bit on the inner corner on the bottom. And taking that swaver brush, I'm just gonna blend out the corners. I went ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup so I can move on and do the lashes and the rhinestones. So let's go ahead and do the lashes. I'm using the House of Lashes Iconic Lite. So these are the lighter versions of the original Iconic. If you are going to be reusing some old lashes like I am right now, what I would do, I would take some liquid eyeliner in black and just like add a little bit of the black onto the last band. And then I'm just adding mascara to the bottom lashes, and I'm using the Natasha Denona Black is Black mascara. Okay, then I'm going to show you guys how I apply these rhinestones to the eyelid. So these beady tiny ones. You're going to need a lash glue, tweezers, and a mirror. I have 3 different sizes, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the biggest one first. I'm going to put a very small dot of the glue on. Then I'm going to place it on the center. Do as many as you want, and I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. Okay, so kind of placing it into center. So I'm only doing one big one just because I don't have that much eye space for it. And then I'm going to take a size smaller. There's other ways you can do it if it's easier. I just thought this was the best way for me to show. You could also glue onto your lash line where you want to place the rhinestones, or you can do a little pool of glue and dip them in. I just thought this was, for me, just a little bit more controlled. I'm just gonna do one on each side, I think, and then I'm gonna go in at the smallest ones, or you could even glue them to your lashes. There's endless possibilities, I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 3 small ones on the outer corner and then 2 small ones on the inner corner, just so it doesn't like get too heavy. Okay, then that is what it looks like. Done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do that. Until then, see you next time.